Hello everyone, welcome back to the online course of shielded metal arc welding technology and operation. Have you noticed the name of our course? Shielded metal arc welding technology and operation. The electrode is its key knowledge point, and today we will learn the basic knowledge of electrode and focus on its classification and selection principle. First of all, we need to know what is electrode. This is our common electrode. It refers to a melting electrode with a coating for shielded metal arc welding. What is the electrode used for? It not only conducts current as an electrode to generate an arc, providing the required heat for welding, but also transitions to the molten pool as a filler metal after melting, fuses with the molten weld metal, and forms a weld after solidification. So, what is the electrode made of? The electrode consists of two parts, the core and the coating. The size of the electrode actually refers to a diameter of the core. The core mainly works as current conductor and filler metal. The coating has three main functions. One is to protect the weld metal from oxidation and air by the generated gas and slag, just like the ozone layer in nature, keeping us from the shortwave ultraviolet rays. Another is to cooperate with the welding core to deoxidize, dehydrogenate, remove impurities such as sulfur and phosphorus, and infiltrate annoying elements through the smelting reaction. The third is to establish the arc in the welding process, reduce spatter, and improve weld formation. Now, let's take a look at the classification of electrode. There are many ways to classify electrodes. We mainly learn the classification of acid electrode and the basic electrodes according to the characteristics of the slag formed after the melting of the drug skin. Acid electrode coating is acidic. Its main features are easy arc ignition, small spatter, but poor crack resistance and low mechanical properties. Therefore, acid electrodes are generally suitable for less critical welded structures. Contrary to the acid electrode, the coating of the basic electrode is alkaline. Its main feature is that its fluoride has the ability to dehydrogenate. The hydrogen content in the weld is low. The crack resistance is good, and the mechanical properties are high. However, it is not easy to start the arc. The arc should be dried strictly before welding. Therefore, basic electrodes are suitable for alloy steel and important carbon steel structures. How are the common electrodes identified? Taking carbon steel as an example, let's learn the model representation of the electrode. It is represented by the letter E and four Arabic numerals. E represents the electrode, and the first two digits represent 1/10 of the minimum tensile strength of the deposit metal. The unit is megapascal. The third digit indicates the welding position of the electrode. For example, 0 and 1 indicate that the electrode is suitable for all position welding. 2 indicates that the electrode is suitable for flat and fillet welding. And 4 indicates that the electrode is suitable for vertical downward welding. The combination of the third and fourth digits indicates the types of welding current and coating. For example, E5015 indicates that the minimum tensile strength of the deposit metal is 500 megapascal, which is suitable for basic coating and DC reverse welding electrodes for all-position welding. Corresponding to the electrode model is the electrode grade. It is represented by letter J and the 3 Arabic numerals. J means the structural steel electrodes. The first 2 digits represent 1/10 of the minimum tensile strength of the deposit metal, and the unit is megapascal. The third digit refers to the type of welding current and chemical leather type. For example, J422 indicates that the minimum tensile strength of the deposited metal is 420 megapascal. The coating is an titanium calcium type, and an AC or DC power supply is used for structural steel electrodes. How to choose electrode in production. We should master the selection principles of electrodes. There are many types of electrodes, and each electrode has certain characteristics and uses. In order to ensure product quality, improve production efficiency, and reduce production costs, electrode must be selected appropriately. In the actual selection of electrodes, in addition to economy, construction conditions, welding efficiency, and labor conditions, the following principles should also be considered. First, the principle of equal strength, that is, the tensile strength of the weld and the base metal are equal or similar. For workpieces or structures bearing static loads or general loads, electrodes are usually selected according to the principle of equal strength. Second, the principle of equal chemical composition, that is, the chemical composition of the weld and the base metal are equal or similar. For welding structures working in special environments, such as corrosion resistance, high temperature, or low. In order to ensure the performance, the welding rod should be selected according to the principle of equal chemical composition. Third, the principle of equal conditions, that is, the selection of electrode is based on the working conditions and characteristics of the workpiece or welding structures. For example, basic electrodes with higher impact toughness of deposit metal should be used for welding workpieces subject to the dynamic load or impact load, while acid electrodes for general structures. That's all for today. If you would like to know more about electrode, join us in next class.